showed us around. She was the target's daughter. We had a chance to leave.
What's going on, guys? Good, okay. This is Fatman Chronicles Volume 2. This is going to be probably another short one, but we're just going to go a little bit into my background and kind of what spiraled me out to get to where I was, a couple months ago when I got up to about 360 pounds. My name is Gabriel. I'm 31 years old, born and raised in Jersey, lived in PA for a couple years. Been working in warehousing my entire life, essentially. Being from Kearney, New Jersey, and also from a Spanish family, like most people will understand, especially Spanish people, especially Peruvians, is there's a lot of food, there's a lot of parties, there's a lot of family get-togethers where there's a ton of things to eat, there's tons of things to drink, and it's not an excuse, but it's always there. It's never not there. So I've always dipped into that temptation. I've always been a chubby kid, always been a big kid. Regardless if I played sports or anything, I was always like one of the bigger kids. Now, as time went on, I started getting into more sports like football, boxing, soccer, basketball, and that helped me keep me in some type of shape. But it wasn't really until I went into military school at the age of 16 that I actually got myself in shape. I was actually able to be formed into the type of body shape I wanted. I wasn't really ready for it though. That's probably one of the biggest factors into why I also ballooned. I wasn't ready to be in the type of body shape I was. I was conceited, I was an ass for all intents and purposes. I wasn't the best person that I could be. And even though I thought myself to be a better person at that time, I wasn't. I started partying, started doing different things, drinking, all these type of things that you do as a teenager going into adulthood. And I slowly started getting away from myself. Started working, making more money, and with that money I enjoyed different things that people do in life, going out, eating, drinking, partying, all those things came. And then on top of that, throughout my entire life I've always dealt with music, and now I'm dealing with video, but my entire life, essentially since I was 11, I've dealt with music. And so that also brings its issues, because you're in studios, you're always trying to take care of different things, and the stress of trying to take care of everyone was slowly eating at me. And the stress of trying to please everyone, whether it be music or work, it all compiled after a while. And kind of was forced and stepped away from everything for a couple years. Slipped into, small depression, and never really was able to jump out of it. It took a long time for me to understand who I was and who I was trying to be, really. And through all this, I tried getting healthy, and that's the one thing I think I can tell everyone is you have to find your reason to why you want to actually lose weight, to why you want to be a better person. Everyone says they want to be a better person for this reason, for that reason, and it's usually for something that sometimes it doesn't even make sense to them. It doesn't make that much significance. everyone has their reasons, and whether it be small or big, you have to find, the core reason. Because you could be, oh, I want to get ready for the summer. Okay, you want to get ready for the summer, but beyond that, what are you going to do? What's going to happen? Because sometimes you might hit it and then you'll fall back into the same routine from before. So everyone needs to find their core reason. Mine was to actually want to be a better person, to be able to help everyone. By helping myself, I've been able to do more, not only for myself, but for the community, different things that we'll talk about on here and in the future. But trying to help everyone I can throughout my entire life has always been a big thing. And a lot of people told me that that's not a good thing, which honestly it probably isn't. Trying to help everyone sometimes will leave you in a place or in a space where you don't realize sometimes that the amount of people taking advantage of you at one time will actually stretch you out so thin that you can't help anyone out. And throughout my life, that has always happened. Whether it happens through music, whether it happens through writing, whether it happens to honestly even working out, I've always been more of a, alright, let's go, let's do this type of person. But it's always been to help someone else. This is part of the reason why I train alone. I try to always train solo. So that's a little bit of my story, a little bit of who I am, my background. Next week we're gonna go into more detail into actually the working out, the things I've done, the food, the diet, everything. This is just the beginning, because from here I'm going to release things that I never thought I would release, from poetry to music to short films and to hopefully a short series and a film. So just sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Peace.